have not seen anything like this in the market. It's just super gorgeous. I am in love with the packaging. Hi everyone, my name is Jamie. I love beauty. I love talking about makeup and skincare and a little bit of fashion and a little bit of food. So if you're into that, hit the subscribe button and let's start. Received this package a few days ago and I really wanted to make a YouTube video of this because I want to talk about the brand, their products, and why I love this brand. Clocheflame is a local Filipino brand. It is founded by women. Love that. They believe that beauty should be made for you and that you should embrace yourself. You know, like you shouldn't use beauty as something that would like hide yourself or like to change how you look, but more of like to embrace you. I've always believed that makeup shouldn't be about changing how you look, like completely changing like your skin tone, your features. For me, makeup should be a platform for you to highlight your features. Like it's about embracing what you have. You should be highlighting them. You should be proud of them. And I love it when brands see that and advocate for that. Now let's get into the package that they sent me. I want to unbox this with you guys. I've already unboxed this, but I put it back again so that I could unbox it on camera because it is just super gorgeous. Whenever I receive a package from Clocheflame, I always feel like they put so much thought into it that they're really like giving it to me as a personalized gift, and I appreciate that. So let's unbox this package. Here we go. It's a sleeve, so you push back the sleeve and you get this. How gorgeous is that? And so this is their product. Is it just me or it looks very luxe? It looks very high-end. I'm in love with this. I've never seen anything like this before. It's super unique. It's one of a kind. I'm very in love with the packaging. Like when I saw this, I was like, whoa, that is super cool. You take the pamphlet out and let us take a moment to admire how beautiful this packaging is. So this is their all-around flush 2.0. So I have not tried their first all-around flush. So what's new with this? It has a new and improved formula, updated components, so the packaging. It has a better doe foot applicator. It comes in 8 shades now. Originally it has 4. And it is a vegan formula. That is amazing. This is what the packaging looks like. Super cute. Now let's open it up. I am so in love with the packaging. I think it's so unique. It's 339 pesos for 5 ml of product. Unboxed all of them. Now let's do swatches on my arm. Starting off with Cameo, a soft peach. We have here Pixie, a baby pink. Bunny, a neutral pink. Soleil, a peachy coral. Zodiac, a cool berry. This is Deco, a dusky brick. Tahiti, a toasty mauve. And lastly, Bop, a cherry red. Again, we have Cameo, Pixie, Bunny, Soleil, Zodiac, Deco, Tahiti, and Bop. I want to talk about their shade selection first because I think it's pretty diverse. You have here a peachy shade, very muted peach, a light baby pink, and you have your Bunny, which is clearly the crowd favorite, and I could see why. It's such a pretty neutral color that you can wear every day on your cheeks, on your lips. And this is such a pretty coral shade. You have a berry, have like a brown dusky color. You have here a mauve. This for me is a true mauve. This is how I would describe a mauve. And you have a red. Such a pretty selection of shades, very well thought of. Now let's try all shades on my cheeks. Here's what the packaging looks like, and let us see so this is their new and improved doe foot applicator. So I will be swatching all directly on my cheeks and then blending it using my fingers. Starting off with Cameo, I'm adding more product than I normally would so that it would show up on camera. So blending it with my fingers. It does feel very moussey, very velvety, and it blends very well. In real life, I can already see the color. It's giving me a very natural flush of color, but I don't think the camera is picking up the color, so let's add a little bit more. so you guys can see. But again, in real life, it's super, I can see it already. I don't need to add more, but just so that you guys can see the color. It has a radiant finish, and it blends out really well that it comes off as like I'm naturally flushing. Starting with Cameo, a soft peach. This is my favorite shade out of all. And then we have Pixie, a baby pink. This took a while to build up for my skin tone. This is Bunny, a neutral pink, and this is everyone's favorite shade. And then we have Soleil, a peachy coral. Next we have Zodiac, a cool berry. And then we have Deco, a dusky brick. And then we have Tahiti, a toasty mauve. And lastly, we have Bop, a cherry red. My favorite shade would have to be Cameo, and I want to try blending it out with a brush. So I just applied it directly on my cheek and blending this out. This really blends out so easily. Literally no effort at all. I love applying my blush on the apples of my cheeks, and I don't like bring it up to my temples. It just doesn't work for my face shape. And then I love putting a little bit also on my nose with whatever's left on the brush, just for that like sun-kissed look. So this is Cameo. Such a pretty flush, super natural, looks really natural on me. Actually, in real life, I don't even look like I'm wearing blush, just looks like I'm naturally flushing, which I love. This shade reminds me of the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Liquid Blush in Bliss. I've always wanted to have that shade, but I can't try it on like in real life, and I didn't want to pay for something that I don't know would fit my skin tone, because it is very light. Like, it's very peachy, very soft peach color, and I've always been very curious, and I don't see a lot of morenas or like medium to dark skin tones who would like swatch or wear peachy, very soft peachy shades. So anyways, now that I've tried it, it's my favorite. I love it. Like, look how healthy my cheeks look. I am obsessed with Cameo. It's definitely my favorite. This is something I would definitely repurchase if I do run out of it, because again, I don't have a blush with a shade similar to this. I have so many blushes, but I have a lot of corals, I have a lot of pinks, I have a lot of mauves, some reds, some shimmery purples, some shimmery berries, and I don't have anything like this, so I think this is very unique, and I highly recommend you guys try the shade, because again, I'm morena, looks really good on me. Imagine this on someone fair. My god, that would be so beautiful. I love it. I love the shade. Now to my final thoughts. This is 339 pesos for 5 ml of product. Do I think it's worth it? Absolutely. The formula, it's very liquidy when you apply it. You guys could see it when I was swatching. It's more on the liquid side, but once you blend it onto your skin, it transforms into this like matte powdery texture when you touch it, but then it still gives you this very radiant finish. So I love that. They have an amazing shade range, but Cameo for me is a winner because I have not seen anything like this, especially in the Filipino market. Brands love to come out with very like orangey, coral, like there's a certain shade that they love to come out with, so it gets very repetitive and redundant. But this one, very unique. If you already have a lot of blushes but want to try the all-around flush 2.0, definitely recommend the Cameo. But even if you're still starting out with makeup, I feel like this is such a good shade to start with, just because it's not that very intimidating, it's not very pigmented, it's just very natural looking. So you guys could like play around, practice. You can use your fingers to blend, or you can use a brush. Both works well. And I think that's it for the all-around flush 2.0. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Till the next time.